No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need. And I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love.
What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with littlegoats.com. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you've been around for a while, welcome back. I'm glad to see you as always. So it is a beautiful day out, so I figured today I would take you around the homestead and give you a homestead update. Since my last official homestead update, a lot has changed. We didn't have any animals at the filming of that video. We didn't have really any infrastructure whatsoever. We had an old carport that we eventually wanted to turn into a chicken coop. And we had just the shell. Lulu! We had just the shell of what is now our goat and sheep barn. So before my goats knock over my tripod, or me, let's get started on our tour. So of course, since we're out here, we're gonna start with the biggest addition to our homestead is this barn, our goat and sheep barn. We started with just this shell of it that we ordered from a steel company. They came out and they built the roof, the sides, and the back, and we finished off the rest of it with wood, and we built the inside to what would fit us. On one side we have what we like to call our solitary confinement plus my milking station, and then on this side we have Gen Pop, where all of the sheep and goats can go in and sleep and hang out in there. So I do eventually plan on doing just a barn tour altogether, so be sure to subscribe for that if you guys want to see what the finished inside looks like.
All your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me.
So of course, one of the biggest additions besides the barn is our newly-ish converted chicken coop. It was just an old empty carport. We did a video on how we converted the old carport into our now chicken coop slash duck house slash rabbit tree as well. It's big enough that everybody can live in there comfortably. Eventually we will move the ducks out when they get bigger, but for now they're hanging out in here too. So I won't go too much into detail. Peppy, you're so rude today. Jeez. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the chicken coop. I have a video dedicated to the chicken coop build as well as a complete tour of it, but we'll just take a peek in here right now. All the chickens are of course hanging out. They're getting ready to go out for the morning. We've got new rabbit cages coming. I ordered them over a month ago. They've been back ordered, so right now they're hanging out in these. Hi, Lip. And you guys have gotten an introduction to these guys in my morning routine video. But this is dusk, midnight, and dawn. It's getting a little warm today, huh? And then our Muscovy ducklings are in here as well, and they are getting huge and just making a mess everywhere. And that's Chirp. Hi, Chirp.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow.
So one of the most recent updates to the homestead is, of course, these guys back here are honeybees. We got them about a week and a half ago. We have a video of us setting up the entire enclosure here, as well as introducing the bees into their new hives. And so far they're doing great, and we love having them here. It's just fun to sit out here and watch them go in and out and listen to the buzz of the bees.
Get washed out by the rain.
And then if some of you guys have been around for a while, you remember that we did add some more fish to our pond this year. But on top of that, Jesse also put in a solar pump aerator for the pond. So hopefully our fish are nice and happy. Right now we've got catfish, bluegill, and grass carp in there. So hopefully they're still all in there. We also have a couple turtles that don't want to leave, but why would they?
Up the fight, if only just for a bit. There's a new day to leave behind.
So the original plan was to have all of the boys live inside of this shed right here that we modified. We cut the door and put a flap on. We also have a solar powered fan in there to help circulate the air so it doesn't get too hot in there. But Jack doesn't like the ramp that we built, so we ended up moving his old house that was on the other side of the property over, which I'll show you guys here shortly. The 3 bucks that we have, as well as our ram Thor and our new ram that's still with his mom on the other side of the property, Loki, will all be staying over here, and they've got plenty of room in here and plenty of stuff to eat. Over in the boys' side of the pasture, we are not done by any means over here. We want to actually cross fence this again. That way we can keep the goats and Jack separated. Well, they do fine together now. Sometimes Jack will get a little wild and try to make really close friends with one of our goats, Steve, and a 300-pound pig on top of a 25-pound goat. Just, it's a recipe for disaster. So we do plan on giving him his own little section. This is Jack's house that we kind of just painted. It was here on the property. We moved it from the girls' pasture over here for him. Painted it, gave him a cute little sign, and of course he never uses it. And then since our male goats are starting to hit maturity, they're starting to get a little bit stinky. Well, Steve's gotten a lot of bit stinky, and so we don't want to have to come in here once they get big enough and they're all starting to stink up, because nobody wants to smell like a stinky buck all day. Our plan is to use this for their hay in the wintertime, and then we set up an automatic watering system. We've got a 50-gallon jug of water that feeds to a automatic waterer down here, so they always have fresh water. This is just a temporary watering solution until hopefully next year, when we can run underground water lines throughout the entire property. But for now, it gives them about a week of fresh water. And then come winter time, when the grass is all died out, we'll start adding hay over here as well for them. Right now, they just get fresh pasture, and then they have some hay in their barn to snack on at night. But that's pretty much all the feed that they get. And it's all the feed that they really need.
You as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile.
Alright y'all, so that is officially the new updated Homestead Tour. Like I said, if you guys have been around for a while, you've seen some of these infrastructures go in, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Glad to see you and have you. Hope you guys stick around. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, because we put out new videos every single week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road.